Hello folks, there's Catties. Probably notice I'm probably moving a little bit more quicker than I am of normal, and that's because I've got a smaller pack on. I've packed it in a way for an overnighter really, so this is kind of just like a rehearsal to see what it's like. I kind of so this is sort of like a low resistance, or no resistance, low drag kind of setup. Me and Barney were talking about this a little while back after Joe O'Leary put a video up with his sort of setup. So that's where I left my underpants. Joe made himself, or he's made these lovely sort of rucksacks, if you like, that are not dissimilar to what you'd use in ultra running or something like that. So with that in mind, what I want to do is, because this is on a work day for me, so time is of the essence today, so I'm coming out to test out what I've got on my back. Very humid, it's been raining last night, but yeah, we'll get out and do it anyway. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos, join the madhouse. Thank you. Now people were saying in my last video, when I was Indiana Catties, that you know, they just, you know, they thought my acting prowess was quite amazing, and that I need to sort of obviously if my YouTube channel don't go too well, then at least I can fall back on, you know, on the acting and stuff like that. Thank you, you know, thank you. I'm sure I'll you know, I'll be on a list for an Oscar at some point, but until then I'll carry on bringing you the you know, these outdoory type videos as much as I can. I'm just a little fish in a huge ocean of other channels, so I'm already sweating my arse off. Anyway, right, I'm here, so let's get set up. What I'll do in this one is I'm just going to use some of the bits that I've got, and then obviously I'll just talk about it really. So here it is in all its splendour. It's a Hydro 30 by Carrymore. I don't think you can get hold of them too much now. They're becoming rare as hen's teeth. I don't really know why, but they are. Why they don't continue making them, I'll never know. I've had this rucksack for absolute years. I used to use it a lot when I was doing DV and stuff like that, and I was running around checking up on groups. I just used to keep all my stuff very light, especially when I was up in the hills and I could run around, and obviously not have weight to be a bugbear for me. But what I have done with this one, I've just taken a few little tips off of Joe and sort of made some slight amendments to the rucksack since. So what I've done is I've put a couple of like little I've got some material, put some tabs on there to take these locks, and then in there I've got just a tarp, you know, some pegs and such like, and this is one of them Viper bags. I think this is the large one. They do an extra large one as well. And then I had to put a couple of tabs on the bottom there, and I made some like, put some little tabs on there just so that I could pull them in a bit tighter because they've stretched over time. And then I did have a little mesh pouch that I made here to accommodate one of my bottles that I use for when I'm doing the ultras, but it looked really crap. Not dissimilar to that one I suppose, but I've kind of kept that one, and I've got a gel in now and a Siloon stick. But you know, like I said at the beginning, this is a low drag, low resistance kind of pack, you know, and I'm hoping what I've got in there is enough for me. This has been packed for ages, and I've just decided now to get out and use it. So you know, very minimalist kit in there I suppose. So while the weather's still not too bad, it's not a bad idea to try it out now, eh? So with the first thing then is the shelter. I've bought 3 pegs with me because I will probably look at making a plough point every time. So I've literally just bought a jungle toggle out with me. Okay, the tarp, and then 3 pegs. Pretty simple, eh? Bit debatable, I think, at the moment. I'm going to try it anyway. I can't get it out yet. I have to get my other bits of kit out first. So that's what I bought as a mat. It's an old Thermarest. So I'll cut it down and it'll choose the length on my back. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. Join the madhouse. Thank you. So all that's laid out in here is my bum wipes and hand lotion. Okay. Rations. Titanium bottle and cup. And here, this is my jacket. This is a Gillet that I had, the seamstress that I know. I burnt the sleeves on one of the jacket, and rather than get rid of it, I've got to put a Velcro bit over the top there. And obviously this is my sort of like insulation, if you like, to keep you warm. Not insulation, well yeah, insulation, body insulation to keep you warm underneath my jacket. Bivy bag. Little sleeping bag there that I use more as a throw over blanket. So that's empty now. And then in here I've got my little pot. Sorry, my little pot. I've got my little stove. This one is a I've got a gel in there. It's one of my burners. Little pot of mess. And I've got a windshield. And this is one of the little Avenue stoves, light as buggery that is. And then the other side, first aid kit, even though I've got one left for life inside my pocket there, and then just a warm hat, okay, for when I'm sleeping. And folks, that is it, that's all that's in there. I've got nothing else. I mean, obviously on me, so there it is. Obviously I've got a knife on my hip, you know, I've got my Nomad. I'm trying to be a little, one thing I've totally forgot about. So I've got a saw. Admittedly it just is a Laplander, but you know, I've got a hat on, you know, my jacket, I've sprayed this to be waterproof. I could change this out and put my waterproof in there and so on. There's loads of little bits that I could probably do, but for now, just trying it as is, seeing what it's like. I'm going to lay the mat out, which is pretty much nothing. The bivy bag will probably go as a ground sheet, and then during, maybe when it gets a bit colder, I can fill that up with leaves to add some more insulation, because I'm not sure that's going to be enough. I might even change that out and put a Thermarest. I've got a 3/4 length Thermarest, so I might be able to stick that down the side, see if that works. But anyway, let's get the bedding set up, and then I'll get a brew on. What do you reckon? obviously that I can fill up bits of kit and use as a pillow. Firmer the gillet in there until it gets too cold. And the reason why I've only got a small bottle of mess, the stove doesn't do too bad on the mess side of things, but also, you know, I'm only using it for a quick boil. I'll have a fire going if I can. Well, don't tell Barney, but I bought out a licorice and cinnamon herbal tea. Right. Can I just take this time, folks, to everyone, to all the viewers, subscribers and people that sort of dip their toe in and out of my channel, I'd like to say thank you. Really appreciate the support. It's nice that sort of pretty much 99.9% of the time I get positive comments. If you're going to give me a negative comment, just understand that I won't reply to you. I'd sooner sit down and have a chat with you over a cup of Darjeeling coffee or a pint, and we can talk about it face to face rather than doing it via computer screens, because that's how I am. But anyway, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Yeah, so even to the point where, I've sacrificed the cup, and I'm going to be drinking out the cup as well. I'm not bringing any, you know, I've sort of gone really chip back on what I bring out, just for, you know, this sort of impromptu sort of setup. Oh, that's the only thing though with metal cups, they get bloody burnt lips. I'll have to let that cool down a bit first, I think. Ugh. That's what I bring plastic cups at me. I might have to rethink that one. So all I've got is the tarp, as I say, just a jungle toggle, one, and just 3 wooden pegs that I've made from hazel, and that is it. That's my tarp kit. So for my rations, okay, got some noodles, some tea, some soup, hot chocolate. Obviously there's a wooden spoon in there, and I've also got some gels, some of these. Now I do quite a bit of running, I think. I've done a number of ultras now, even though, you know, between 50 and 100k I've done. You know, the fan dance. I've got another ultra 50k in October booked up as well. But yeah, it's not a bad thing. Well, for me personally, I don't mind these. For some people, especially, you know, if you watch some stuff about ultra runners and stuff like that, a lot of them are not too keen on these because of the caffeine, and the caffeine sort of flushes them out a bit. I know it did that to me on my first ultra, and I was fighting like a trooper, as it were. But I do like carrying these as well. They're handy for just a quick, you know, for an energy fix. Get some electrolytes and all that back in your body, because the design of that, how I've sort of set that up, is obviously to be a little bit faster, a little bit slicker, and all the rest of it. I probably will add a water purifying system to my thing, not a Grail. I'll probably just stick one of my Sawyers in there or something like that. So again, it is small and it doesn't take up a lot of space, because obviously that's what I'm trying to do, is obviously as well keep the compactness of it low as well, but also as well is the weight. The weight's quite light. I'm not sure what it is right now. I'll have to check that out when I get home, check it on, put it on the scales. But you know, it's certainly a lot lighter than, you know, I wouldn't have no issues running with that personally. Maybe there's some people out there that would, but that's, you know, then get off your arse and do something about it. But yeah, I'll probably stick in another I don't know, maybe a State Detective ration pack or something like that, and just stick it down somewhere where... So as you can see, the weight is just over 15 pounds. I'll just sit my head on the door frame. Well, I hope you like that one, folks. It won't be for everyone. Not everyone likes to do the old slick sort of going light and all that sort of stuff, but maybe you and a few friends might want to do a few little challenges like that, where you reduce the amount of kit that you carry, whether it's in a smock, in a day sack or whatever, or in a bin liner and all that sort of stuff. Me, Barney and Wilderness Nomad and John Martindale have done a few sort of day sack challenges, and we've done them sort of January, February time here in the UK, which is quite cold, you know. It can be wet as well. So quite challenging and fun at the same time. You obviously learn something. You have to pull it out of the bag a little bit more, and it's a nice learning experience and a great learning curve as well. Alright, so thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.